for being here. We're going live across YouTube and live across the world. It's GavsWeatherVids for a Sunday evening. We're going to be live streaming our 10 to 14 day for you, and I shall be getting on that for you quite shortly. It's going to be a half-hour stream, or maybe a little bit over a half hour. It's not going to be the full hour live stream that we normally do from 6 until 7 due to, no, but it's not quite as much interest at the moment, so I thought I might be struggling to string it out for the hour, to be honest. But it's going to be a nice little stream, lasting about half an hour, something like that. So I shall, get on that in a moment. But just to say, it's been an epic day of content at GavsWeatherVids today. So have you checked out all of the updates we've been releasing before summer updates for QBO Special, and also what about the Sunday Roundup as well? Two very, very interesting, quite big videos. So if you haven't seen them yet, then check them out and let me know in the live chat what you think. We're at 26 concurrent viewers with 8 likes on the stream. If you could smash that, like 9 likes now, if you could smash that like button, everybody that you should enjoying the stream, that'd be absolutely amazing. Thanks so much for doing that. We're in daylight. Check that out. About to shut the curtains over there because the sun was coming through and getting bad glare in the background. So the curtains over there are shut, but the curtains over there are open, and we are live streaming on this Sunday evening in daylight. We are now back into British summertime, so we've got several weeks and months of nice light evenings to come. So if that's what you want, then enjoy it. Right, well, I'm going to start going through live chat, man. I'll very quickly shout you out and then get down to the bottom of live chat and in around, give people a few minutes to check in. So about 20 to 7, I think, is where we'll start doing our display capture. Right, hello to James09Jake, moderator James with his spanner. Good evening to you. Hi, Gavin, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Hello to you, James. Thanks so much for being here and moderating on the live stream. It's unbelievable. Thank you so much, James. Moderators might check in as we go along, so as and when they appear, may just appear, you know. As and when they appear, then give them a thumbs up or a wave or something and say thank you for moderating. Thank you so much, James. Moderator on the live stream tonight. Okay, first person in the site was Shira. Good evening to you, Shira. Hello, Gavin. Need the weather to warm up now. Can't keep getting rewinds. Rewinds, yeah, I see what you mean. Rewinds to colder weather. Most people just want to get on with more spring-like weather now. It's true, but weather doesn't care. The weather will do what it wants, my friend, and we're just along for the ride. So if the weather wants to go cold, it'll go cold. If the weather wants to go warm, it'll go warm. We just had to put up with it. Hello to Anne Smith. Good evening to you, Anne. She's been on a live stream tonight. Sharon thinks some updates are a real mixed bag with a generally cool wet trend with a small chance of a hot summer. I think we're seeing hotter summers appearing, well, not in today's update as much, actually. So today's update, not really. But before that, we had probably seen hotter summers appearing with a greater regularity than you would normally expect, given that they are, the exception to the rule. But that wasn't the case, really, with today's QVO special. Hello to Yoda. Hello to my good friend Jamie. Hi, Gav. There would be a chance of any... Would there be the chance of any thunderstorms within the rising temperature? Well, it looks like it's going to be pretty dry, I have to say, high and dry through the first week, 10 days of April. We will go through chart data shortly, so I don't think there'll be much away of thunder around, but the general idea is that, yes, as the warmth, heat, humidity goes up, then, you get an increased chance of convection and whatnot. But I wouldn't be expecting anything, within the first week, 10 days of April. Love it. Right, hello to Matthew Orchard. Good to you, Matthew. Good evening, Gav. And what a lovely day. But still a bit chilly in the breeze. I probably felt quite cold in the wind earlier on, I have to say. But the sun has been shining bright. It's been a nice day, I should say, Matthew. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Going to Laura. We've got Laura Johnson. on our live stream tonight as well. Hello to you, Laura. Good evening, Gav and everyone. I'm so pleased to be able to get home yesterday, Laura. That was a bit of a nightmare, wasn't it? I'm pleased, so pleased that you got home. Hello to Rachel Bloxham. Hope you're doing okay, Laura. Hello to Rachel Bloxham. Good evening to you, Rachel. Thanks so much for being on the live stream. And I've also got Guy Morley here as well. Hi, Guy. Thank you so much for being here. Ross Miller was telling me to do it now, and I did. So let's go down. Weather fans. We've got weather fans, Michael. How do you weather fans? Hi, evening, Gavin, everyone. Just about to take the door to bed. Pop back before I go live at 7:30. I'll start after your live, Gavin. No problem at all, my friend. We're probably going to run, I think we're doing about half hour on this stream today, so I'll be stopping it probably just after 7, I would have thought, my friend. But good luck with your live stream. Check out Weather Fans live at 7:30 after Gav. So I'm their warm-up man today. Check out Weather Fans a little bit later on, everyone, live streaming. At 7:30. Hello to Jason Sherrick. Good evening to you, my friend. Good evening, Gav. I hear some warmth is coming this week. Yes, it looks like things will be warming up, but it's still quite chilly nights on the way, I have to say. Good evening to Chris Ailing. Hello to my good friend Chris. Thank you so much for being here. Ross Miller. How long do you think the warm weather will last for, Gav? Good question, Ross. I think certainly the first week of April looking quite warm. We might get a flip into something colder. The second week of the month, we will start getting through chart data very shortly now. James saying sunny weather, fine. Sunny. Yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny. The bright days are gone and my dark days are gone and the bright days are here. My sunny one shine so sincere. Sunny one so true. I love you. There you go, bit of podium. So sorry, everyone. Jay saying sunny weather. It's gone. Sunny weather here, finally. After that snow, you've been having snow, haven't you, James? Absolutely amazing. It must be so cold where you live, my friend. Yeah. Well, at least it's warming up a little bit this week for you, isn't it? You'll be able to finally turn the heating down, won't you? Matthew, on the sunny side of the street. Ross, how long do you think the dry weather is on for? I reckon we're going to be keeping it on the drier side through April. I think April could turn out to be a pretty dry month, as has March been. March been a very dry month. Might actually be a top 5 driest March on record. Not sure, but it could come out like that. And I reckon April likely to show a similar tendency, really. So I would suggest that we are in for quite a dry April, and we are having quite a dry spring. Of course, if that goes on into the summer, then we have to start thinking about the possibility of a hot summer. Because the ground will be dry, so it'll very quickly warm up if you get any protracted spells of sunshine and hot weather. Kind of starts to feed back on itself in a way, and we may have to think about drought as well. So we're going to wait and see. We can flip that around though. When we go into summer, we might flip into a much cooler and wetter pattern. Just never know. James, I noticed my membership is not active. YouTube glitch. I wonder, James, what's going on there? I hope we're not losing membership because of YouTube glitching. YouTube being YouTube, isn't it? We're at 42 concurrent viewers, 19 likes. I've seen. Please smash that like button, everybody. Let YouTube know you enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Hello to Tommy. Hello to you, my friend. Thanks so much for being on live show. Bottom of live chat, by the way. So if I've missed anybody giving you a shout out, then please make yourself known to me. Give me a wave or a thumbs up emoji, and I will I'll give you a shout out, because we are going to start display capturing and doing our 10 to 14 day imminently now. Just to say, But if you're enjoying the content on the channel, can you consider making a donation to our PayPal page? It's the link to GavsWeatherVids PayPal. No, it helps pay for the channel, you know, and we will give you a shout out as well if you want. Well, not everybody wants a shout out when they've made a donation. Some people want to stay anonymous, and if that's what you want, then we'll just say thank you so much to this anonymous person, you know. But otherwise, we'll give you a shout out. You might want a message for a loved one, a hated one, you know, anything. I can show like your website, your YouTube channel, your business website, and whatnot. So whatever sort of shout out and plug you would like, then that is no problem at all, and always happy to do that if you give a donation to GavsWeatherVids. Hello to Katrine Baso on our live stream tonight. Good to you, Katrine. Thank you so much, Katrine, for being here. Right, I think we've left it long enough to allow people to check in to the live stream. So I reckon we're going to do our 10 to 14 day now. So we're going to do everything that we would do in a regular 10 to 14 day. The only difference is that we're doing it live for you tonight. But of course, people will be able to watch it back after the stream as an upload. So it's been a fantastic live stream, been a lovely chill stream. Been here about 15 minutes so far. And now it's time to get to work. Just gonna do my day job. Okay, so in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. There we go, we're display capturing on this Sunday evening. It's the 30th of March 2025, the penultimate day of the month. And we have got 36 concurrent viewers with 20 likes on stream. So again, everyone, if you could, please smash that like button and let YouTube know that join the live stream. And thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. Thanks so much, everyone. Right, let's start off with latest temperature observations from XC Weather. So we've got to the highest temperatures in the far south and southeast country, 17 degrees at Harassment Zone and at Thorney Island, and also at Lakenheath. Though still, you know, reasonably warm in far southeastern corner, but it's generally a bit cooler elsewhere. So we've got Lynham at 14 degrees, we've got Church Lawford at 13 degrees. These are much closer to the temperatures you'd expect at the end of March, to be honest. Birmingham is at 13, into Wales got Sennybridge at 11, Lake Vyrnwy is at 11 as well, Leeds and Bradford is at 11, Wethersdale Camp's at 12, Boynes at 11, out Harrows at 11, down to Northern Ireland, we've got Belfast at 13. So the southeast corner is still quite warm. Otherwise, we're about average for temperature at the moment. So a bit of a cool down has indeed taken place. Latest wind map from earth.nullschool.net shows that we've got high pressure building up from the Azores into western parts of Europe. Low pressures out in the Atlantic towards Greenland and Iceland, along with the jet stream going up there as well. The reason it turned cooler is that we did actually bring the wind in from like more of a northerly direction when we got into the weekend. So we cool things down, freshen things up. However, as that Azores high takes over in the next day or two, temperatures will be going to rise. Bit of gabardine. Right, central temperature is currently sitting at 7.8. That's 2.1 degree above 61 to 90 on the average, 1.1 degree above the 91 to 2020 average, and is provisional to yesterday, to the 29th of March. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for the next couple of weeks. Birmingham today, the red line is the 30-year upper air temperature. Actual Birmingham starting off above average with the upper air temperatures for the next week, a pretty warm week to come into the second week of April and up to the middle part of the month. But you get quite a lot of scatter. But you notice most of the ensemble members keeping things pretty mild, actually, or above average anyway, into the second week of April. Do you have some colder members down here? Those ones are still going for cold snap. But you look at that and it doesn't look tremendously what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't look like, it doesn't look tremendously odds on that we're going to get a tropospheric response via northern blocking colder weather to the stratospheric warming, does it? You look at that, and really, it just seems to be seeming like it's going to stay above average for the next couple of weeks. We do see one quite significant change, though. So precipitation-wise, lots and lots of dry weather to come through the first 10 days or so of April. Then some rather large precipitation spikes appearing here for the second week of April to the middle of the month. Of course, that's a long way off its extended range, therefore unreliable, but that does show a bit of a change there for Brum into something wetter through the second week of the month. But not convincingly, not a convincing signal here for a tropospheric response to the strat warm in that ensemble graph. Anyway, temperature anomalies, next 5 days up to the 4th of April are coming out above average, and the 6 to 10 day temperature anomaly is just slightly above average. It does come down a little bit. The 10 to 14 day temperature anomaly gets to the 13th of April. That one is just a little bit above average as well. Coldest weather looks like it's over on the eastern side of Europe into western Russia through this April. Precipitation anomalies next 7 days are coming out drier than normal as well, and if we go to 4 to 10 day precipitation anomaly, we can see that also comes out drier than average. Right, 48 concurrent viewers, 22 likes on stream. Again, please give us a like, everyone. Smash that like button, let YouTube know. Join the live stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. How to Callum? Good evening to Callum Potter, late on parade. Evening, everyone. Sorry I'm late. No problem at all, Callum. You just check in when you can, my friend. What have you been up to, Cal? Has it been party all weekend? Gav knows. Gav knows. Hit the nightclubs, did we? Last night and Friday night. Oh, James has become a member. I wonder what happened there, James. That's strange, isn't it? I hope we're not losing channel members because of YouTube glitching out. That would be, that would be bad if that happened. Anyway, thank you, James, for renewing your membership for GavsWeatherVids. It's unbelievable. So we've got Callum and we've got James, moderator on the stream. Thank you so much to our amazing moderators. James 298, very odd. It says I was a member, but I paid. It says I was a member, but I paid again. So 2 weeks valid. Definitely a glitch with YouTube. I'm going to keep an eye on that, James. If I find that our channel members are dropping away, then I'm not going to be very happy. It won't be a very happy Gav, and I shall be not calling them up, but messaging YouTube, I think. Oh, no, it's Kira Bushell. Good to you, my friend. No cold, thank you, Gav. Get that email to well, God's cricket season's almost here. I've had them on direct line, actually, Kieran. I've been calling them up, but they've not been answering me. But I've left a couple of messages on their answer phones. Oh, by the way, everyone, I don't know whether you noticed. Hang on, let's just put the webcam on very quickly. I don't know if you noticed, but check that out. I've got a new chair. I've got a new office chair. The other one finally fell apart. Well, started to fall apart, really, a couple of days ago. I was sitting here, working, and the back, well, the side of the back gave way, and backwards I went, and the tea went all over me. Do you know my pinkish coloured shirt? My pinkish coloured shirt, that's ruined. As the tea went all over it, and like tears of nightmare to get out of clothing, isn't it? If everyone's got any tips about how I can bring my pink shirt back and get the stain out of it, that would be absolutely lovely. But yeah, so that gave up the ghost. That's over there. I was waiting to go out into the garden, and I've got the new chair here, finally set up. Oh, I get round things in the end. Gav always gets round things in the end, but it just takes me a little bit longer than anybody else. But anyway, I thought I'd let everybody know that Gav's got a new chair. Now, what's going on in my chat? Oh, thank you so to Kira. Thank you so to Kira Bushnell for the 1 month channel membership for gift for GavsWeatherVids, and congratulations to Ben Jones Evans. Congratulations, Ben. You have 1 month's channel membership for free for GavsWeatherVids, courtesy of Kieran. Well done, my friend. And congratulations. Lee is asking me, does your new chair vibrate, Gav? Well, I've not noticed it yet, Lee. But I've only had it set up today. I'll let you know if I start feeling any vibrations. I'll let everyone know. You'll know when I know. Hello, Richard. Good to Ricardo. Get some waterproof protection on the chair. Easy to keep clean. It's true, Richard. Very nice to keep clean these office chairs. The other one did all right. I mean, I had the other one for years. I reckon I had that other one for about 7 or 8 years or something. So it did all right, but it just sort of wore away in the end. And as I say, the final thing was that I was sitting here, Rich, with my tea, and sort of leaning back, and the back gave way. The tea went all over me, all over my nice pink shirt. So if anybody's got any tips how I can get me a tea stain out of my pink shirt, I'll put it through the wash, try to do a boil with it, but it's still there. If anybody knows how I can get that out of my shirt, let me know, everyone. Otherwise, I've got to buy a new one. Okay, thanks so much, Rich, for being on live stream. Hope you're doing okay, my friend. Hello to Mark Voga. I've got Mark here as well. Good evening, Gav, and everybody. Hello to you, Mark. How you doing, my friend? And we've got Kevin Barber with us. Hello to you, Kev, saying Gav's new chair has a built-in dispenser with his magic water. Yes, it's just down there, actually. It's just down there. Lee, one of those massage chairs? I don't think so. Lee. Kev saying good evening, Gav GavsWeatherVids. Hello to you, my friend. And Rich, keep it lubricated at GavsWeatherVids. That's my motto in life, Rich. Keep well lubricated. Matthew told me I should take my shirt to the dry cleaners. And hello to Dandy. Good evening to you, Dandy. Thanks so much for being here. Mark is now on the clear magic water. All the jobs are done. Oh, well, don't blame you, my friend. You're on the proper stuff, then, aren't you? And we've got Richard saying, block the stain with cold water, then soak the affected area in a solution of white vinegar and water, or apply a paste of baking soda and water before washing as usual. Okay, Rich, I shall try that out later or tomorrow. I'll give it a whirl. I knew Rich would know. Rich knows everything. Rich knows everything about everything. He'd be my phone a friend if I wanted on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We'd split the money. Hello to Oliver Wright. Hi, Gav. Weather station is currently on 9.8 millimetres rainfall for March here in Cheltenham, and it looks like that'll be the final number. Very, very, very dry March it has been, hasn't it? Hello to Chris A. Good evening to you, my friend. Thanks so much for being here. And good evening to Sink Splint. Thank you so much, very much. Thank you very much, and so much for being here, Sink Splint. Kieran's asked me what's for dinner. I haven't got anything in, actually, tonight, Kieran. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm having tonight. I'll decide after the treat. Maybe some soup or something. I had a cramp. I had a cramp in my leg last night. So, I've been hobbling around the towers today like a little old man. So, I didn't want to be going backwards and forwards to the kitchen tonight, particularly. No, that's the reason I've not got anything in the oven tonight. Right, okay, so we are going to now start going through the chart data. Running a little bit slow at the weather, so we may have to do this at Metacella, but we'll see how we get on. We do seem to be running quite slowly here, though. Oh, that's not ideal, is it? Oh, right, okay, we've crashed the website. Something's wrong with weather, everybody. Never mind, we shall go to Metro Seal. There's always, you know, a plan B, always an alternative. So why don't we do that now? The only thing is I don't really know where I am finding a lot of the model output, you know, at Metro Seal. Right, so we've got the UK Met Euro run here to start us off with. High pressure on Wednesday over and to the east of the country. High and dry throughout the coming week. High pressure could be well and truly in control to the end of next week. Cold on the eastern side of high pressure. Got cold air sinking down through eastern parts of Europe. But under the high itself, you know, we're protected and kept on the periphery of that cold plunge there that's going through the east, through the southeast of Europe. Right, that's that one done. Now, where am I going after that? Why don't we try Icon? Maybe? No, that's the high-res version. Oh, dear. Get the feeling it's all starting to fall apart slightly, everyone. Where am I going? Well, I don't know about that, Ben. So I tell you what, we'll go to the GFS, Ben. Go to GFS Europe and have a look at that. No, actually, we'll go to the KMA. Let's go to the KMA, see what that's showing. There we go. Oh, I've got Icon. Hang on, I found it. There it is. Okay, this is the Icon model there, and then we'll do the KMA. So Icon, again, high pressure dominating and in control, and in the ascendancy through the middle part of next week. Or this week. Is it this week or next week? I never quite know on Sunday. Anyway, beyond that, we go into the second half of the week, and it's, we keep at high pressure dominant and in control, high and dry through the first week of April. Going to be lots and lots of fine weather. Pleasantly warm by day in the strong April sunshine. Could be a little bit cold at night. So chilly nights, warm sunny days. Looks absolutely perfect, doesn't it? The KMA looks like this. By the way, this is a mixture of midnight and 12Z runs. We won't be able to show the ECM 12Z on the live streams now until we're back in GMT, and that won't be until the end of October. This also became a midnight KMA run. So again, on Wednesday, we got high pressure building up from the southwest. So sorry, everyone would be a Gav live stream about 7 cops. High pressure is in control and dominating the weather throughout next week and into next weekend as well. We are high and dry. We end up with the KMA by the 11th of April, possibly shifting the heights up towards Greenland. Could we be about to pull in some cold air from the north? Definitely there's a cold blast into northern and northeastern Europe. So a bit more retrogression of high, and maybe we'll start tapping some colder air from the north and from the northeast. A little bit speculative that though. Right, let's go up here and we'll go to the GFS next. So once more, we've got high pressure in control through the course of the coming week. Are we going to turn things colder though in towards the middle part of the month? Let's see what happens. That is the 8th of April, again, high pressure dominating, but notice it's beginning to go to retrograde and starting to head towards Greenland and Iceland, beginning to pull in some colder air from the northeast. So yeah, by the 11th of April, and by the way, this is where the thumbnail on the live stream comes from today, although obviously it's not Metro Seal, it's better, as when I did the thumbnail, it was actually accessible better, it wasn't crashing, but that's where the thumbnail comes from today, that GFS run, turning much colder there towards the middle part of April. High pressure centres over Green with pull down a northerly wind, and we have this trough in the flow as well. That could deliver a little bit of snow with it, would you believe? Unbelievable. Who wants that in the middle of April? Well, whether you want it or not, you're going to get it if that's right. Anyway, GM, if you enjoy the live stream, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much for Paul GM. Drop a comment next today. What I think about all of our videos, content, live streams, etc., etc. And don't forget to tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids. Get them to subscribe too. And thanks so much, everyone, for doing that. About 88 subscribers gets us to 19.7k. So please give us a sub. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbour, tell your doctor, tell your vicar, tell your mother-in-law too. To subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much. everyone. Okay, GM, high pressure once more dominates the weather through the middle and second half of the coming week. High pressure still in control all the way up towards day 10, beginning to try and push towards Greenland, but basically still keeps us quite warm with winds coming up from some of the southeast direction. So that's the 9th of April. No sign of any unsettled weather with that, mostly dry and warm. And then finally, we go to the ECM. There it is. So this is how the ECM is looking. So again, plenty of high pressure in control in the week ahead. Big cold blast into the east and southeast of Europe there next week, but we're protected from that and kept on the periphery of it by the closeness of the high pressure there. And high pressure just stays in control all the way up to day 10. High pressure over and to the east of the country, drawing up an increasingly warm southerly southeast. But I have to say there are shades here of April 2011, maybe April 2007 too. So what do you think about that, everybody? I wonder what you're going to say in the live chat about that. I wonder. 54 concurrent, 28 likes on stream. Again, please smash that like button. Everybody at YouTube know. Show me the live stream. Thanks so much, everyone, for dear Matt. Darth Vader has arrived! Thank you so much, Darth Vader, for checking into the live stream tonight. It's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, my friends. How does Jason Pinks? Good into you, Jay. Thanks so much for being on our live stream. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. We've got Asia Major roaming the Cotswolds in with us as well. Hello to you, my friend. Good evening, Gal. Just back from enjoying a sunny pipe in the local. That sounds nice. I hope you've had a nice, time. Callum, I was hobbling around last night too, Gav. Funnily enough, mine was cramped too. Oh right, okay, Cal. Well, I sort of been wobbling around all day today. I can feel it in the calf, you know, pulling. So I thought it's because I'm getting old, but if you're having cramp at your young age, Callum, then it's not a sign that I'm becoming old, is it? We're at 60 concurrents, 30 likes on stream. Please smash the like button, everyone. Let YouTube know the joyous live stream. Show everyone for dear Matt. Kieran had a cramp last night. Everyone's having cramp. What's going on? What's going on? Richard says, Gav got his helmet out low. No, I haven't actually, Rich. Not for this one. But I will be buffering up my helmet and you'll be seeing it soon. Right, so this is today's broadcast based on the East End Run from Timeout.com. And we won't dwell on this very long, given that there's not really going to be any precipitation for the next 10 days at least. So, basically, we'll move on. And meantime, we're up to the table with the ECM ensemble today. 4-day temporary isolate main topics gets us to the 9th of April. 22 members of the ECM ensemble, including Charming Operation Run, with high pressure through the northwest Europe, so high and dry there at day 10. We've got 17 with high pressure, a little bit more towards Greenland and Iceland, starting to bring in perhaps something a bit colder from the northeast, a bit cooler anyway. And then we've got 12 with high pressure again, more or less over country, slightly to the west, to the northwest. A trough bringing cold out into northern northeast Europe, but we're going to be on the periphery of that. All options anticyclonic at day 10. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. It gets us to the 14th of April. 15 members of the East Channel Times. They're looking cold and unsettled. Trough low pressure backs into the north and west of Europe. We've got a mid-Atlantic risk going towards Greenland. So sorry, everyone. And that starts to bring the wind in. There's that frog in the throat again, by telling the whole of the other week. And then that starts to bring wind in from the north and from the northeast. So becoming colder, well, cooler, colder, and more unsettled there. We've got another 15, more or less identical, to be honest. Just a slight, subtle difference in replacement of the depression. But basically, northwest Europe looking unsettled, high pressure towards Greenland. And again, that bring the wind in from cold northerly direction. Got 13, closer to high pressure then. So probably quite cool with that. Wind would be coming in from the northwest. But that's a more settled scenario of high pressure more or less over country. Then we've got 8 with low pressure heading in from the Atlantic. That's a milder wind direction up from the southwest, but looks quite unsettled with that one. So it's all high pressure, high pressure, high pressure at day 10. By day 14, we might be something colder or cooler anyway, and more unsettled. We'll see. CFS B2 being a 500 millibar high times, breaking down into week periods. The first week period takes us from the 30th of March to the 5th of April next week, with high pressure right over top of the country. So going to be mostly dry in the weekend and warming up again. So sorry everyone, week 2 will be the 6th through to 12th of April. High pressure then is around Iceland, so it's still high and dry. Could be a little bit cooler with winds perhaps a little bit more from the northeast maybe. Week 3 will be the 13th to the 19th of April. Some sort of trough there looks like it's being placed towards the UK and Ireland, ridge up towards Greenland. That could be turning more unsettled and could be a bit cooler as well. And then finally, week 4 will be the 20th to 26th of April, with high pressure then from the Atlantic up towards northern Europe, winter in from the east. That's probably going to be bringing some quite warm air in from the east. By the second half of April, easty winds should be pretty mild. So again, lots of high pressure influences for the next 4 weeks, and not a lot going on there. This is how April's looking overall in terms of its 700 millibar height anomaly. Remember, these charts change daily. Today's idea is a high pressure once again to be through the North Atlantic into northern Europe. Very anti-cyclonic April is expected there. Temperatures are a little bit above average, probably warm days being offset by cooler nights. And precipitation, not much of a signal, but with high pressure more or less placed over the country, you expect a pretty dry day to come. Just have a quick look at the seasonal CFS as well, and then we'll get live stream wrapped up. It's absolutely lovely. Thank you so much. An amazing live stream, everyone. So relaxed, so chill. Thank you so much. Just go through these and then we'll get things wrapped up. So for season model, also seeing this anti-cyclonic April, lots of high pressure in control and in the ascendancy. May is looking like this. Now I reckon in May it's turning more unsettled. High pressure in the Atlantic going up towards Greenland, trough of low in this white area probably. So that, I would think, is a more unsettled and cooler May. June looks like that. That looks quite nice for June, I have to say. We've got some high pressure towards Scandinavia, and we would bring the wind in from like easterly direction. So I would imagine that could be quite dry and warm in June. And July doesn't look too bad either, raising the heights towards the northeast again. So it does suggest quite an easterly summer, or certainly earlier in the summer anyway, which is quite a warm wind direction. August, not as good, so very rarely is it? August looks like the heights are rising again over Greenland, probably a trough in over Scandinavia with that white area, and maybe bring the wind in from the north in August. So that could be a cooler and rather more showery month perhaps. And then finally we've got September. Of course we're 6 months away, so not really worth worrying about, but September showing quite a deep area of low pressure close to Norway, high pressure to our southwest. That probably sending the wind blow and jet stream on northwest southeast alignment. So that would be probably a coolish and quite unsettled, or certainly showery September there. Hopefully not as wet as last year was in September. Right, we're done. We're at the end of the live stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for an absolutely incredible stream. It's been absolutely wonderful, lovely live stream. Thank you so much, everyone. Laura saying that's a persistent frog. It has been, hasn't it? Hello to Soap. 247. Hello to you, Soap. Thank you so much for being on our live stream tonight. Richard, CFS equals can't forecast summer, definitely. Laura wants warm, dry October, love. Be nice, wouldn't it? Are you going away in October, Laura? And Callum saying, we'll wait and see. From the way models have performed recently, it'll probably end up being a severe drought. Lol. You wouldn't rule it out, would you, Cal? Hello to Sean Partridge, no relation. Thank you so much, Sean, for being on the live stream tonight. Matthew saying, thanks, Gav, and the mods for tonight's live stream. Yeah, thank you so much, amazing moderators. Thank you so much to Callum and to James for moderating on the stream. It's been unbelievable. Thank you so much. Richard, thanks, mods. Have a great week, everyone. Thank you so much, Rich, for dropping into the live stream. Right, we'll end it there, Ben. Oh, it's gone rather dark in the towers, hasn't it? I'll put a light on in a moment. We'll end it there. Thanks so much for a lovely live stream, everyone. And we'll be live stream again next Sunday. I think next Sunday we'll try and do the full hour. Maybe half hour stream, maybe an hour stream. Not sure, actually. Just watch this space on that. But we are live again next Sunday with 10 to 14 day. And tomorrow we've got a 6 a.m. UK weather forecast. And will be a 10 to 14 day video update coming up tomorrow as well. That's all what's in store tomorrow. Kieran, CFS 18 said, showing Beast, Screaming Easting, and White Christmas light. Is it, Kieran? You're tempting me. But I'm going to hold off. Live streaming those for a month or two. Probably won't. I reckon we'll start looking at those CFS runs at Metro City again, probably about June, I would have thought. Be around when we release the NAO, the NAO forecast, sometime around June or July. That's when we will start looking at those again, I think. But you are sort of tempting me, and if I was to start showing them, I'd probably get myself into trouble elsewhere. Ben, we finished late. No, we have finished late, Ben, but we started late. It's been like a 42-minute stream. Started at 6:30 today, rather than 6 p.m. Thank you so much, Ben, for dropping by as well with your spanner too. Love it. Right, Katrine, sorry, said, wish we kept GMT all year round. So do I, Katrine, but we're in the minority. Most people like light evenings. Right, well, we're going to end it there. Thanks so much for an amazing live stream. Everybody's been wonderful. It's been lovely. So we'll get things wrapped up. Don't forget, Weather Fans will be live in about 15 minutes on their channel. So check out Weather Fans live streaming at 7:30. And you stay safe and stay well. Have a great week. We'll see you again next Sunday. Don't forget to check out all the videos that are coming up over the next few days on the channel as well. For this live stream, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening, and bye for now.